Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna share with you a very special dish of Vietnamese food. As you know, the Lunar New Year's is just at the corner. So one of the traditional cake when we have to have it in the New Year is called Bánh Tét. So today I'm gonna share with you the fast, easy very easy way for you who never make bánh tét before. We'll do it very nicely, easily, and the cake is so yummy, I promise. First of all, for the ingredient, for the meat, we're gonna use side pork. So I'm gonna use about 1 kilogram, and we're gonna cut piece like this size, about your palm. We're gonna add about 145 gram of shallot, cut slice very small, and we add it on. Okay, and then we're gonna use 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of chicken powder, and we're gonna use about 1.5 teaspoon of pepper. Pepper make it smell good. And then we're gonna use 2 teaspoon of sugar, and also the 2 tablespoon of the cooking oil. If you guys have the the fry oil from garlic or from shallot, it will be even better. So after that, we mix well everything with the meat. Make sure everything wrap it up nicely, and then we're gonna leave it aside. We're gonna do for the next step. Next, we're gonna do the mung bean. So we're gonna use 2 bags of mung bean after washes. We're gonna bring to oil with 5 cups of water. We add about 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of chicken powder, and we bring it to boil. Cover the lid, leave it for a little bit. It's gonna boil, and you can take out all the powder here, and then make sure that when you cook this, you can put in the non-stick pan, so it will be better. It's not gonna stick at the bottom of your pan when you fry it. So after it cooked, you're gonna use to smash the mung bean while you stir it up. So you do it at the same time. So this procedure will take about 5-10 minutes. Just continue to stir it up and smash the bean until when you touch the bean, it not stick in your hand anymore. So you know that at that time the mung bean is ready. See, like that. See, it's all clear and clean. That means the mung bean is ready, and then it will be we're gonna go to the next step. These are the filling for the rice, for the bánh tét. This is, I have been doing it, and I'm gonna continue to do it to show you how to make the mung bean filling. So first of all, you're gonna take the saran wrap, measure about 2.5 your palm. Use 1 cup of the cooked mung bean, put on the top of the saran wrap, and fold it horizontal way like that, and press it down. You want to press it flat down the mung bean to the rectangular, to the horizontal way, because after that you're gonna put the meat in the center. Yeah, put the meat in the center, and you use another half of the cup of the mung bean, put on the top of the meat. Spread it down to cover a little bit here and there. Doesn't have to be perfect, because after that we're gonna wrap around to make sure the mung bean stick and wrap the meat in the center. It looks like the way you do sushi. Wrap and open, lift it up, and then roll, just like that. And by doing that, the mung bean will cover the meat completely. so you won't see at the end it's just a roll like a sausage like this. So fold, holding at two ends, twist and roll, twist and roll at the same time. So everything will wrap it up nicely, and we have at the end is a roll like this. See, everything will be the same because we measure the same 1.5 cup of mung bean. So everything will be the same. 1 cup of the cooked mung bean, put on the top of saran wrap, flat it down, fold it and flat it down. So make sure it's in the horizontal way, in the rectangular. Okay, so just long enough for the meat to be put at the center. There we go, put the meat at the center, and you half of the cup of the mung bean put on top, like the first one. Spread it down, cover a little bit here, cover a little bit there, both ends. Okay, then we wrap it up. Use the saran wrap, lift it up, wrap, roll to make sure the bean is cover the meat. There we go. You know, this procedure you can do a day before. That you can make the filling first, wrap it up like this, and you put in the fridge. And then you can wrap the cake next day. You know, by doing that, you know, when you put in the fridge, it's going to be a little bit harder, and it will be easier for you to wrap it. I mean, easier for you to wrap the cake, to make the, you know, to make the cake at the end. Okay, back to the filling. So see, now it's all nice and, you know, even, everything. See, so you can make like this. If you want to do it right away, all you do just unwrap and then ready for you to wrap the cake, with the filling with the rice cake. If you don't want to do it now, you leave it with the saran wrap and put in the fridge for next day. Here's a 10 roll of the filling. We get ready for the next step. Next, we're gonna cook the pandan leaf. We're gonna cook some pandan leaf, and after that, we're gonna grind it and just get the juice out of it. Okay, you can drain the pandan juice like that, and just use the juice in the bottom. We're gonna use total about 7 cups of the pandan juice to cook with the sticky rice. There we go. This is the brand name of sticky rice of the rice I used to do it, and I like it. But you can use any kind. So bring the 10 cup of the sticky rice with 7 cup of pandan juice, and then you can add 2 tablespoons of sea salt, and bring it, stir and fry it to make sure the sticky rice and the juice stick together. Please keep in mind that we not cook complete the sticky rice at this point. This procedure just to make sure the sticky rice and the juice is stick together, so it's kind of halfway, you know, like cook and uncooked. The reason to doing that for us to wrap the cake, to tie the cake is easy, very easy when it's halfway cooked like this. Okay, now it's come to the fun part. Look at this. This is all the sticky rice cake I just made. I'm making right now, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But look at it, it's all even. All even, it's no kidding. Because you know why? Because of the even size of the filling we make. So that's why when we wrap it, everything will be the same. Everything will be the same. Look nice, eh? And it tastes very good too. So I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to wrap about 2 or 3 here. So we're going to use 2 pieces of banana leaf, 1 horizontal and 1 vertical. We're going to need a piece of dry paper towel and a wet towel to clean your hand because you're going to touch the sticky rice. We're going to use 1 cup of the sticky rice, and then we're going to use the spoon to flat it down in horizontal way. Flat it down like that. Spread it down like that. And then you're gonna, that's how you use the paper, the dry paper towel to clean your face. So next step, we're gonna put a roll of the filling right in the center, just like this. And use another cup of the sticky rice put on top. You remember the same way of the filling? We put on the top and then we spread it out, just like that. Okay? Now, roll it up both sides, hold it in the center, and wrap it nicely down to the center. And use a 1 temporary string, temporary one. Put tight the knot at the center, just like that. After the first temporary knot, like this, after that, you're gonna fold temporary one end, just like this, bring up the cake. See, bring up the cake. So now, the first step, you're gonna cut out the extra leaf. You don't need it. So it will be more evenly and easier to wrap. Cut it up the top. And then the next step, you're gonna look at on the top. Now, you may see, the filling is showing, which we don't like that. So we're gonna use a little bit of sticky rice and put right on top to cover that. Okay? Then you're gonna try to fold it, the top. Fold it, whatever, to just hold it down, to make a little square. Doesn't have to be perfect, because we're gonna have a 2 little pieces like this. It's been cut up ready. So you're gonna put on top one side like this, and then press it down to make it nice and square, and use another piece to the other side opposite, just like this. See, now you can have a nice little square even. You cover all the, the not good part in the bottom. Nobody see it. Then you use the elastic, wrap around just like this. Turn it over. Now, we're going to cut the extra banana leaf on top, which we don't use it. We don't need it. Cut it out. Okay? Now, it's time to just pat a little bit, bring up and put down, pat it, and then you can see all the sticky rice is supposed to be down nicely, tight together. The filling showing, we're gonna put another little bit of sticky rice to cover it, same like the other side. Yeah, pat it and press it to move it up a little bit. Yeah, move it up a little bit to make sure the cake is nice and long. Fold the end on the top, just like the other side. Just fold it, no matter it's even or not, because we're gonna cover it, we're gonna hide it with the 2 pieces of banana leaf, just like this side. Press it down, make a nice little square. Same thing with the other side. There we go. Nice and clean and even. Use another elastic, wrap around that end. Same like the other side. We're almost done. See, now nice and put it down, flat down. Now it's time to straighten out all the banana leaf. Straighten down this side, next one, to make sure everything nice in place, tight, even, before we tie the string for final look. Now, same thing with the other side. And this time, we're gonna find that temporary, tie the knot, the temporary one of the first place. Take it out, take that string out. We don't need that anymore. So we take that one out. Now it's come to the fun part. You're gonna love it. It's not hard like you thinking. Okay, put the string right on the top. This string we're gonna measure about 2.5 of your arm length. Okay, tie down in the bottom. The short string, it will be about 2.5 of your palm, just like that. Okay, and we're gonna tie the temporary knot. Oh, I'm sorry, not the temporary, the knot at the bottom. Okay, then bring up the cake, twist it to the other side, down to the side, and right at the bottom, bring the cake right to the front with the knot, like this, just like this. Not the first one to start for your wrap the cake. So wrap around and meet back at the first knot. Make the knot nicely tight. You can just put under the string like that to make sure the knot is nice and tight, just like this. Bring it back, just like that. Tie one more knot, then flat the string down. Some extra, no use, cut it up to make it nice. Here's the next step. You're gonna cut out the elastic band, which we used temporary before. Cut it out, the one on the top, the one on the bottom, before we got the final string tight to make sure to complete the cake. There we go. So now start from the first knot right here. Flat it down, wrap around your thumb, just like this, and wrap around the cake. Go back to your thumb, put the string inside there, bring the string to the front, and then pull front, pull back, front and back. One done. Voila. See how nice and easy? Continue to finish it. Wrap around your thumb, wrap around the cake, bring back to the thumb there, put the string through that little circle, bring the string back to the front, pull back, pull front and back. See, just two steps. Now we continue to wrap again the thumb, wrap around the cake, back to the thumb, put the string through the hole and pull to the front, pull it back, pull to the front and back. Done. Nice and easy, eh? Look very nice. Just continue doing that. When you do by yourself, you don't have to explain like me doing this. So it's very fast. It takes about not even 5 minutes to complete one cake. I'm not kidding. After this step, after the first try, you're gonna be a pro. I promise. No kidding. Very easy and very simple. You just follow the step. See? Wrap around your thumb for the last one. Wrap around the cake, back to the thumb, put string through the hole, pull in the front, pull back, front, back. Done. The last step, we're going to bring it up to the top, okay, and then just wrap around like that to make a final knot. Whatever you do, whatever side you do, just make sure you make the final knot on the top. Nice and even. Okay, so after you make the knot, you can make another thing because after cook, we're gonna use the stick to pull the cake up. So we're gonna try to make a little round, round loop, so you can easier for you to take it out, just like this. See, at the end, just make the little round loop like this. Ta-da! Look at that. So when you pull it out, it's easier to pick it up. So after that, we're gonna roll it up, flat it down on the table, and then you roll it up back and forth to make sure all the the rice fall in nice, tight, smooth, and straight out all the string, make it look even. See how nice? It's very nice. And keep in mind that we don't have to tight the string too tight, because after it's cooked, the sticky rice is gonna be blow up, and then it's gonna be make the string will be tight after all at the end. So don't make it too tight at first. Look at this, it's all even compared with the last one I did it. So it look the same, eh? Very nice, evenly, easily, and very fast. See, this video I make a little bit detail. So if you don't like it, you can, pass forward or skip. And then for you who the first time do it, you may like to see it again. So I'm gonna do another one. Okay. So again, one horizontal, one vertical, and about 2.5 side of your palm. And then you're gonna use 1 cup of the sticky rice. 1 cup of sticky rice, and then flat it down horizontal way, the size a little bit longer than the size of the filling. Okay, after you press it down, you put the filling in the center and use another cup, put on top of the filling. Spread it down a little bit evenly at both ends. Because of the sticky rice, like cook halfway like this, so it's make easy for wrap, the cake. So pour it up in the center, and wrap around nicely down to the center. Use the first temporary string to tie the knot in the center, just like that. See, after this second one, you're gonna be a pro. You can do it very easy. Okay, bring it up. Okay, and check the top of the cake. You will see some, showing the filling showing. Put a little bit of sticky rice on top to cover that, to make sure it's covered. Not just make it look nice, but to make sure it's like that. So when you cut the cake, it's nice and even. Now, time to wrap it up. The first step, the first one on top. Make it the nice little square. Don't have to be even. Remember, don't have to be even. Use that 2 pieces of the banana leaf to cover, to make the square at the top. Opposite the other side. There we go. We have a nice little square on the top. Now we're going to use the elastic band to wrap it temporarily on the top. Okay, now turn it over. And we cut out the extra one we don't use. Remember the step, we have to pat them, we have to, squeeze them a little bit, pat them to make sure all the sticky rice fall in nicely. Cut out the extra one we don't use. Put in the sticky rice to cover the filling if it's showing. See that all that step, we have to do it before we get the final tie for the string. Use the string to have the final tie it up. See, there we go. Put it up and down, and see now the filling is showing. Use the spoon to press all the sticky rice down evenly. Put a little bit to cover. There we go. Okay, pat a little bit. Pull. Remember to squeeze it a little bit to make sure the rice sticks up a little bit, nice and tall. Now we fold down to make another square head at the other side. Okay, and use the piece to cover it up one side. Same thing with the other side to make a nice little square head. There we go. Now we use another elastic to wrap temporary. Okay, now we lie it flat down, straight out all the banana leaf to make sure it's nice, tight, and even all together like this. So What are the next step? You remember what is the next step? Okay, we're going to find that little temporary first tie. Where is it now? Oh, right here. Okay, so take it out. We don't need that anymore. Okay, then we're going to use the string to tie the cake. Remember, the string going to be about 2.5 length of your arm, the whole arm. Start from the top to the bottom, tie one knot, and the short side going to be about 2.5 of your palm. Make one knot to bring the cake up. There we go. After you bring the cake up, you're going to twist. You're going to twist to the other side to bring the string down to the side, wrap around to the bottom, bring it to the front, start at one point to make the first knot. There we go. Wrap around. Use the long side of the string, wrap around the cake, come back to the first knot. Make a nice tight knot right here. See, you can put over like this under the first string like that to make sure it's nice and tight. Whatever you guys do, whatever you do, just make sure the knot is tight. There we go. Then after that, we're going to flat down the string. Next step, remember, cut it up the elastic band, bottom and top, before we tie the cake. There we go. So we're ready. Now here's come the fun part. Wrap around the thumb, wrap around the cake, come back to the thumb, go pull through the hole, pull the string, go to the front. Okay, then we pull to the front, pull back, front and back. Done one. Continue, wrap around your thumb, wrap around the cake, go back to the thumb, put string through the hole, bring the string to the front. Then we tight to the front, back, front and back. That's it. Continue to the whole thing. Remember, we don't have to tight, very tight, because after cook, the sticky rice will blow, and then it's gonna be make the string tighter. So you don't have to do, if you do too tight at first, is the cake won't look nice. So just loosen up, nicely loosen up. Okay, bring up to the thumbs, through the hole, bring to the front and back, front and back. That's it, the final one. Then we done the second one. It's very easy and very fast. Trust me. You try it, then you will know. You can make this cake to eat anytime you want. Of course, in the new year, must have it. So, but it's easy enough for you. You can do it anytime. It's not hard like what you're thinking. Okay, so we get the final knot on the top, same like the other one. Whatever you do here or there, make sure there's nice and tight knot in the top. And make sure we make a little circle, a little loop to for easy to pull it down when the cake is fully cooked. So easy to do it, see, like that. And then we tie the knot. There we go. Cut out the extra one. Cut the extra link. Roll it down, back and forth, front and back, and straight out on the string. Nice and clean and evenly, and wow, it's so nice. Look at all this. This is all 10 sticky rice cake was made by 10 cups of the sticky rice. We all done today, nice and even. And after this first try, you're gonna be a pro and you're gonna do very easy next time. Remember, the sticky rice, after a few days, you can cut it out and fry it. It's so yummy. It's yummy as without frying. So try both way. Okay, you will like it. Please watch out for our next video to make bánh chưng. It's the same thing with bánh tét but in the square shape, and it's must have on the new year. So you could try it and you will love it. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you really like it and you can share to friends, families to make a beautiful, yummy, sticky rice cake with a very fast and easy way to make it. And I know and I hope you will like the way I'm sharing because it's very easy to make it. So thank you for watching and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And stay safe everyone. Hope to see you next time.